Hello and welcome to Fatecaster.
Yeah.
And our next exciting episode of Shadows of Stravia. Last we left off, the party was seeking rest in the aftermath of the bridge encounter and another attempt on Countess Zelphira Skorn's life. Yeah. Borislav in the Midnight Gardens delivered some very important news to Zelphira that the Iron Howl clan, Tragul's home clan in the Endless Waste, were once again preparing to attempt to conquer Stravia. Their last attempt, several decades past, only turned away thanks to the Bright Wind Elves defending their land. Borislav delivered additional news that the face Nyx was wearing, his Nyx face, was in fact the brother of the king of the elves, Admiral Korthos Brightwind.
Bad news bears.
And in wearing his face, Nyx had been unknowingly instigating war. Ellian, confronted about his secret identity as Ashen Quill, pen name of the Sunlit Path propaganda, sought coward's refuge in oblivion, and took a draught of Somnus Noctis, a deadly poison, and it was only through the quick actions of the party that they were able to deliver him to Lenora in time to be saved. As a final blow to Nyx's ego, that night he met the ghastly figure of Captain James Mephisto, the Wraith, former pirate captain and treasurer of the Skorn Estates, who calmly reminded Nyx to go through him the proper channels when spending the estate's coin.
The true treasurer.
As the morning dawned, the party found a wagon filled with supplies intended for the Sunlit Path meeting at midnight to ease talks. Apparently, though, Nyx discovered that the casks of wine intended for the Sunlit Path were in fact poisoned.
Dun, dun.
And with that, please join us as we descend into darkness.
Darkness. I like your claws.
Goes well with that hair.
So with that recap, did Ellian... So everybody knows that Ellian is has the nom de plume?
In his letter to
Signed off.
my friend, he said Ashen Quill no longer. So whoever has seen that
Whoever's
knows.
seen the letter. Which at this point is just Requiem?
It's Requiem, you, and Zelphira, technically.
Okay.
And Borislav doesn't care.
Borislav doesn't know who that is, nor
Don't care.
We have destroyed the garden.
Yeah, exactly.
We
Sleeping in a
have
just
destroyed
gophers
my
over
poor garden.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of
it
beauty
is
here, okay?
8 a.m. at the Skorn Manor, and as the reminder, you have set the talks with the Sunlit Path at the Bone Cliffs at midnight.
Before the 8 a.m. stuff, Nyx, I don't think would have gone back to sleep. After the stuff with James and everything else, instead he would spend a portion of the evening drafting some letters, gathering some implements, and would sneak out of the manor to go do a couple of tasks to keep his mind busy.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Natural 20.
Okay.
Bye.
Very, very well snuck.
Tragul's like face planted right outside the steps. So I'll just like pat him on the head a little bit.
Do you want to tell us what you're doing now, or do we do that later?
I first make my way out to the Bone Cliffs, and I do some kind of reconnaissance kinds of stuff. I use my Mold Earth cantrip to strategically make some marks on the ground, and from there I go and meet with the Banshee's whale, Grigor, and we have a conversation. I deliver some information to him, and we'll probably pause there, and you can come back to me later for.
Okay. Sounds good. Tragul, how late do you sleep, do you think?
What time do we go to sleep? roughly,
It was like 2:15
in the morning?
Yeah.
Man, I would say I at least slept until noon, like 10 hours
Okay.
at least.
Perfect. So, Requiem. In the early morning, you don't sleep. So you probably spent some time in your room, say maybe before wandering the halls or exploring your new environment.
I keep on saying my name.
That sound fair? A few hours into that, you turn the corner, past the sitting room, the place where Virilia died, and you had the encounter with the sunlit path. The door hangs open, propped by a cracked urn. As you walk by, you see canvas sheets droop like shrouds over scorched furniture. Soot streaks the walls in long black fingers. Chalk lines mark where some investigators of Zelphira's have worked. You see where someone tried to scrub some blood and soot off the floor and didn't all come out yet. Ysolde staggers out of the ruin. He catches himself on the doorframe. His coat is off, collar loose, sword belt slung over one shoulder. In his other hand, a bottle of wine by the neck. His green eyes find you, normally nice, today just tired. He lifts the bottle towards you in hopeless salute and takes a pull. She always hated this wallpaper. Said it looked like mildew in a dress. He looks past you, looks back into the room. You want to sit? He, without a response, he walks back into the room, slumps on the wall the other side, kind of sits down, bottle of wine, pats the floor next to him.
Okay. I'll go sit next to him.
I should have been faster. Thought I could steal her back from the flames. For once, the cost chose for us. I underestimated them, their zeal, their patience. That won't happen again. He shifts his sword belt to his other shoulder, and you see his knuckles whiten at the leather. Zelphira needs a steady hand. Patient, careful, for her sake, and Virilia's. His eyes turns to you, sitting next to him, searching. Tell me true. When the knives come from every corner, where will you be standing?
Where I try to be standing every time, right next to her. I don't know how much good it does.
He takes another swig and misses, and half of the wine pours down his chin. Oh,
Yeah, okay.
you want a drink?
I'll just hold on to it and see if he notices. I'm just kind of holding on to it.
He lets you take it. Your fingers brush his. He's very warm. Unusually so. He notices. He slumps back to the wall. A slow, measured breath. You know, Requiem, I do believe I've had enough wine to let my better judgment slip. You ever wonder what it's like to be a blade? Not a person, not a will of your own, just steel in someone's grip. A tool meant to cut, to kill, to serve. Did you feel that in your, 3 weeks of being a blood cloak before you were whisked away to Manor Guard?
A little bit.
You know what's funny? I used to think I was good at this game, great at it. That I could see the pieces clearer than anyone. But I was never the one playing, not really. No, I was being played, moved across the board by hands far older, far more patient than mine. The war, the throne, the blood cloaks, this whole wretched cycle, it was never about me. Not to them. I was useful. I was sharp. I was lethal, but a blade is only as useful as its wielder, and I had far too many hands gripping the hilt. Aurelia, oh, she'd have me marching in her name till the day I turned to dust. My dear sister Nymera, she would see me as her queen maker, her enforcer, her chisel, to carve out a throne for that girl. And Lariel, oh, Lariel, our glorious king, did you know I killed for him before I could even call myself a man? Trained to be a sword in his service, I was the first of his first blades. Funny, huh? I guess I was just a blade. Trained to bleed, to die, so his line could endure. Then I was a sword master for 40 years. It was me who trained Prince Lariel II so he would be fit to rule, to defend his throne. Every step, every parry he owes to me. And do you know what I got in return? A pat on the head, a title, a leash. Loyal Ysolde, faithful Ysolde. Oh, but Ysolde, you're so much more valuable here at my side where I need you. And yet, when I saw the cracks forming, when I told him his kingdom was rotting from within, when I warned him what was coming, do you know what he did? Nothing. Nothing but remind me of my place. His fingers drum against the floor. There's a moment of silence between you.
You said he was warmer than usual. Is that just because he's been drinking? Or do I
Give me an insight
notice
check.
anything else about him? 14.
14, certainly very drunk. I think, but you see beyond that, his mask has slipped here. And I think with a 14, you don't think it's entirely because of the drink, though it's helping.
Do I see any other signs or ticks that he's showing, like why it would be slipped down? Nothing else?
All right, now.
No. Medicine check?
Give me a medicine.
Okay. 13. Dang.
Yeah, I mean, you think he's been drinking for probably since the moment he arrived back in the manor. But you think something unique, he's choosing to be vulnerable with you right now.
Are we in Aurelia's room? Is that what you said?
No, you're in like the ruins of the sitting area where you were when the sunlit path
So
attacked. So like underneath the now, you're in shade, but there's like morning sun shining through where the roof had collapsed, overlooking that scene.
Do I know where his room is? Like he has a room there, right?
I don't think you would. I don't think you would know where his room is.
But he has a room there, right?
Probably.
Like if I wanted to try and just get him to bed.
Probably some quarters.
Alone.
Hey.
Alone.
Woo-woo.
Oh, I can't take advantage of him.
It's strange, Requiem. The thing a man can endure, the burdens he can carry when he truly believes he's serving something greater than himself. But what happens when he realizes he's nothing but a sword in someone else's grip? When he sees the hands that wield him for what they really are? He looks in your eyes. There's something in it. Another insight check, please.
Okay. Just gonna kill me? No.
Kill you with love.
Kill you
Some
with
lovin'?
seduction.
So nervous. 16.
There's... First you think like hesitation, but it's not that. It's maybe something closer to resignation. A man who knows exactly what path he's chosen, even if some small part of him hates that it must be walked.
What did he do? What is he doing?
I don't believe in gods, Requiem. Never have. Oh, sure, they exist. You're proof enough in that, but they don't have my belief. Because the only way to break the cycle, to step out of their grip, is to force something new, to become the one who holds the blade. The room is quiet. Ysolde looks tired. Not the playful, exaggerated wariness he sometimes wears as a joke, but truly deeply exhausted.
Do I feel like if I were to ask him anything right now, he'd be pretty honest? Ysolde, I know a lot has transpired in the last week for you and for this family and for everyone, with Virelia being gone now, but I feel like something else is weighing on you, has transpired, something that I don't know about.
He, short laugh, no humor in it. He doesn't meet your eyes. He looks at the bottle of wine in your hand. And dear, I thought you were just here for the wine. You know, I don't mind people being curious about me. In fact, I rather enjoy it. It's a rare pleasure being a mystery. But you're not just curious, are you? Now you're digging.
It's the first question I've asked. I'm going to chug the rest of the wine that he was drinking.
Okay.
And see if...
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Sure.
Attaway.
Rubbing her
resistance
like,
to
oh,
poisons.
hold on.
Get on to his level. 8 a.m.
Seriously. It's fine. Institution... What is that? Just the...
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. Oh, okay. 20.
20?
Institutions.
Your Constitution, like, you have resistance to poison, so it makes sense that it's a little hard to get...
18.
For you to get drunk. But you feel okay. A little buzz.
Do you need another bottle?
I think I'm okay. Tell me, what do you think I believe in?
Well, I think if you saw yourself the way we all do, you would believe in yourself more. It doesn't sound like you are.
No, like what ideal do I believe in? What do I strive for? What really drives me, Ysolde? The shadow of Stravia.
Do you know?
The first blade.
What drives you?
I'm asking you. What do you think drives me? What do I believe in?
I think that even if you weren't wielded, as you say, in someone else's hand, just a blade, I think that you would.
What do you think I want more than anything else?
I don't know. I just know that I sense good in you, Ysolde. More than most of the other people I've had interactions here. That's why I'm here. You are why I'm here.
He grabs you by the elbow, leans in close to your ear. You smell wine, like reek from this distance, but still, you feel his strength, his warmth in this close proximity. Can I tell you a secret?
I guess.
I wish for control. Does that sound ugly?
No. It sounds natural. Why are we whispering?
I mean, what's the alternative? Let someone else pull the strings? Sit back and hope that the hands wielding the knives aren't aiming for your back?
What does control look like for you right now, Ysolde? And
something flickers in his expression. Too fast to catch, but they're not anger, fear, but something with an edge, something dangerous. He takes a step back from you slightly, takes the bottle of wine from your hand, takes another drink.
I drank the rest of it.
Oh, you drank the whole thing? He takes it then is like...
That's
been there.
I can get you another one.
Simple, really. I have no interest in being a pawn in anyone's game. Not Lariel's, not Nymera's, not Virelia's, not Zelphira's, not yours.
Not mine. Was that ever even an option? Why am I getting thrown in there?
You tell me.
I think you should go to bed. And have you been thinking about this for a while, or is this just the bottom of the bottle that you're feeling this way?
No, you're right. I should go to bed. I've said too much already. He gets up, staggers a bit, turns and walks past you.
Did he give me a chance to react to him walking away?
Do you react?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Okay. Grab his arm, and then I just want to. It's probably very unnatural for me, and I want to hug him.
Oh.
And then, see if I notice his demeanor soften, or if he's I'm trying to figure out if he's needing
You hug him, he tenses for a second, and then will move in to kiss you.
Oh, okay, well...
We have given people mixed messages.
He seems so sad.
Please have Karina walk in.
How do you respond? He kisses you fully.
Please have Karina walk in.
I'll just freeze.
Mm-hmm.
Karina would be like, okay. I'll just freeze for a minute and then, just kind of steady him, I guess, a little bit, as best as I can.
Okay.
I don't know.
Kissing you?
No. I say, when he's done.
You kiss him back?
When I'm done. We're done. When we move away.
Do you kiss him back?
It's yes. I guess yes.
Eyes open or closed?
Wow, wait.
Huh?
Eyes open or closed?
All the way open. All the way open. When I glitch, does what happens when I glitch while I'm making contact with someone?
You become immaterial. Whoa. That was weird. Not.
I'm sorry.
Really
I haven't
unpleasant.
done that in a long time. So I mean. Okay.
Sorry. I maybe that's not what you are.
No, that was nice. I just.
You're taking
Sorry,
advantage
that was
of.
weird.
You're taking advantage of me and my
I
drunken
have
state.
taken
Requiem.
advantage. I'm trying to console you because you seem very unlike yourself right now, and I'm not really sure how to do this.
His eyes flash again. Something sharp there.
Yeah, you keep doing that, and I'm not sure what that is, but I just needed to let you know
Listen,
that
you've kissed me. Do you want honesty?
About my kissing?
No, the kiss was great.
Oh, thank you. Okay, I feel better. Go ahead. What?
You asked me about me. Do you want?
Yes.
Here's absolute fucking honesty.
What?
I spent my whole life serving a king who never saw me as anything but a weapon. I fought his wars, I killed his enemies, and when I came back bleeding, he sent me off to do it again. And when I finally saw the truth, that Stravia is rotting from the inside out, that Laria would rather let it crumble than change, I realized something. If I didn't carve out a future for myself, someone else would carve one for me, and I refuse to let that happen. His voice grows heavy, something bitter, undercutting. I know what you're thinking. I'm just another power-hungry noble, that I want the throne or the crown or whatever else you think I'm after.
No.
But here's the truth, Requiem. I don't want to rule Stravia. I want to remake it. I want to tear out the dead roots and cut away the ones clinging to the past. And if that means getting blood on my hands, so be it. Better mine than some fool who doesn't have the stomach to finish what they start.
I'll grab his hand and put it on my cheek and say, I do, see you and what you're made of and who you are, aside from the blade. And I think who you are is what actually brought me back from what I was, which was just wandering. And had you not been there at that campfire that night, I didn't have to. I've seen your campfire many times, but after seeing the difference in the people and how much you care, and you being more than a blade and wearing your heart on your sleeve, I think that is why I'm here. That is why I joined the Blood Cloaks. But I do see you. And if that makes a difference, having someone see you. And I know Zelphira, she believes in you and she needs you. So whatever it is that you're thinking or that you've done or that you're wanting to do, please know that you're not alone in it. And what you want is not far from what we want. To remake and to rebuild. And I don't think that anyone can do that without you.
He stands, adjusting his cloak, and you see his mask slide back into place. Could you walk me to my room, please?
Is it here?
Yeah,
I mean, I'm okay.
up the stairs. A few moments later, you walk up the steps to the guest room, which is Ysolde's. He opens the door. Would you like to join me?
Oh, so nice of you. I feel like I would be taking advantage, though, because you're...
You would be.
I would be.
I don't mind.
I know. I probably wouldn't either, but... You're too special, Ysolde. And I'll kiss him on the cheek and then just...
Well, don't let me miss the Bone Cliff thing. I have to sober up by then.
What the hell is the Bone Cliff thing?
Turns, shuts the door, and you hear a thump as he lays onto it.
Okay.
Oh, amazing.
Wait, can you move for 10 seconds? 5 seconds?
Yeah.
Good job, Rex.
That was good.
That was good.
That was real good.
Okay, the next thing I hand is for Tragul. But so does anybody do anything from 8 a.m. to noon?
What time was the delivery that was dropped?
Like first thing in the morning. So before, like, I don't know when you would have gotten up, but it was there before you like woke up.
What time was James?
Still way early in the morning, like 4.
So would I still have my rest if I had just woken up
Yeah.
when James woke me? I'd probably stay awake after James woke us up. So
Well,
okay.
no, you'd have to go back to bed.
Oh, okay.
That was 2 hours.
Oh,
From 2 to 4.
okay, fine.
But you could have
I'd probably go back to bed for
eight.
till somewhere, whatever it would be to manage that, and then back up. But I just wanted to be awake by the time that whole thing happened. Which, go for it. I'm not doing anything else at the moment.
Do I hear anybody else?
No, because I need him to be awake before I do what of.
Are you resting
Also,
around? Or are you just in
Yeah,
your room still?
I would do something.
It just depends on what time that casket thing happened with the knowing it was poison and not. And my first thing I would do is wait for Tragul to be awake in order to have him assist me with something.
I'll do one more thing then before we turn it
Yeah,
over
you're
to
good.
Nyx here. So shortly after the cart arrives, Zelphira, you hear the sound of many hoofs approaching the gate, and then your gates are led open, and you see, like, up through a window, about 40 men on horseback are riding up the path into, like, the gate proper.
What color are they wearing, and or can I tell whose men they are from that?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, I didn't test it.
I think I'd kind of be, like, after that, I'd just be kind of waiting up to see, like, who's going to get up first.
Oh.
So you'd probably be awake
7.
when Zelphira wakes up, and
I rolled a 7. Not very perceptive.
Do you drink coffee? I'm fairly perceptive. I just
pretty far
had a
away. They
fair
are.
roll.
It's dark black armor. They look like they've ridden, like, through the night from this distance, but can't tell from this distance who
And
they are
am I
precisely.
expecting anybody today?
I don't think so. Not precisely. I mean,
Okay, that would make me be alert. And this is before the casket thing and all, or like the rest of the stuff?
it's right after. Like
Right
the casket,
after?
you don't know when it arrived necessarily because it was just there
that's part
first
of
thing
my
in the
goal,
morning.
is to
But
figure that
so like
out.
at 8 a.m. basically these men are arriving.
Well, then, yeah, my goal would be to head down. I'm assuming I'm looking from up top, which is my blame for my perception check. And I'll head down towards the below area and kind of be on guard because
still
I'm not
speaking
expecting anybody like that. Oh, wait.
I'll be right behind you.
I went
finally,
into giant, sorry.
Started talking giant.
I finally heard someone awake, so I'm going to go.
Did you where did you pump out of? Are you sneaking up on me?
Oh, I don't know. Just can I just...
I truly think Borislav probably would have woken up around whenever things started stirring around outside. I'm pretty perceptive around me, so I would have waken up when things were, but I probably would have remained in the garden area. So if anything is happening in there, then
Yeah, so you're probably stirred by, it's not, you can't get 40 horses in the courtyard quietly. So
Yeah.
you get stirred by that.
I'm not very perceptive. I'm not very perceptive, so can you like drag me into the
Top shoulder. So as you approach the entryway, a guard walks by. Lady Skorn, men from the Marwyn house have arrived, and you know that is one of your banners.
Oh,
It is your closest.
oh, we sent banners.
It is your.
Marwyn House, of
They're
course.
finally here.
Okay. Whew.
It is your closest, like physically closest, and one of the, like their crest is a raven on a dark gray background. Their motto is "In silence, resolve." You know that they are fiercely loyal to the old bloodlines. Their founding members were once bodyguards to Virilia herself, and like as a rule, pretty disgusted by political games. They're a small house, but intensely disciplined, and they are dressed in faded gray and rust-colored leathers. Do you head outside to greet them?
Yeah. Are you with me? Did you actually meet up with me on the stairs? Yes.
Good morning.
I would say I'd be like half not necessarily unguarded. I wouldn't be as skeptical now, knowing that there are banner color and that they've been of support of our house this entire time. But being that I've already had my life threatened multiple times, I'm still going to be going out with caution because I want to face our people and say hello and greet them, not be a snob, but, you know, with some caution.
Yes.
So I would make sure at least like my direct guards outside of obviously whoever in my crew is awake right now would be with me. I'm not obviously going solo by any means. I'd want some at least house guards with me.
We need to get you like a Pope mobile.
Yeah, for real.
You need a welcomer greeter.
I would
to bring them
probably
in.
be waiting. I would go outside once our crew's like, I imagine the guard that came to say who they were, I'd have them walk with me and stay kind of almost outside of the door, but not like way out.
The sun is shining. Do you bring your parasol?
Yes.
I'll carry it for you.
Which parasol?
Honestly, I would probably grab my shabby parasol.
I'll hold it for you so you look really official.
Oh, wow. Shabby at all. Just, yeah. So I'd be waiting out front of the doors with that as she's standing there. Parasol in her hand.
So,
What's fine?
the clatter of all of these men on horseback, they wait, the host waits back as the gates to the courtyard proper open. You see that last night a storm had broken over Slavoka. You still have the scent of sea salt. A rider in black-gray armor, mud-caked and cold-eyed, arrives with a dozen Moraine retainers behind them, holding their banner, the tattered raven on the storm-gray silk. It's snapping in the wind. At their head, Lord Thamon Morwain dismounts, his face drawn and stoic like a stone. He dismounts, heads toward you as you wait, drops to a knee with a clatter of his metal armor. My lady, the raven saw the fire on the cliffs. I rode through the night to see if the manor still stood. I see it does, for now.
For now.
His fist to chest, his eyes do not leave yours.
It's cute.
You may rise, please. Goodness.
He looks like he's about in his 60s, but definitely like, you know, a career soldier, some unkept gray beard on his face. But yeah, strong jaw. Looks like he knows what he's doing. My lady, Virilia named me shield in life and death, and the vow now passes to you, Lady Skorn. Black Hearth stands with you until it is ash.
Thank you so much. Lord Thamar, right? Correct?
Thamon, yes.
Thamon.
I've only met you once, many years past, but...
Yes, many years have come and gone, but thank you so much for coming so quickly at aid.
With me are our total manageable troops, 40 in total, 20 Bleakhearth spearmen, 10 black cloaks, our rangers and scouts from the Highlands. They're good for quiet operations. We've 10 vassal archers, the less trained but still competent, and we await your orders, my lady.
Oh, wow. Thank you so much again for coming so quickly to aid. The Crown has sent word that they are in full support of this change of hands that has happened here, which we are afraid not. But, so hopefully nothing will come of what was expected. However, we don't know for sure. You never know the other houses, and when they, sharks smell blood in the water, they come and we must stand strong and see what happens in these next few days. So, thank you so much again for coming so quickly. Please, you and your men. Will they be here for the funeral? I do believe so. I believe you guys plan to stay after a few days of this clearing.
We are at your command until you dismiss us.
That's what I expected. Okay. Please tell your men to go water their horses, go take care. I think we still have about 24 plus hours before we expect the Inquisitor to be here, and kind of see what happens of that. However, I will say, my life has been threatened twice now in the last less than a full day, and you guys being here is wonderful.
That is completely... I would kill myself if that were my responsibility and that has happened to you here. If you would allow it, my lady, I would request that my men bolster your guards. If you would additionally allow the honor, I could see to leading your protections here in the manor proper.
Absolutely. My grandma trusted you very, very well, and because of that, I too do be aware if my guard is still up while I'm learning you and your men. I know it's been a long time. Don't take that personally. It's been quite a troublesome
Fine. Any
day.
of my men will gladly die by your hand, my lady.
Oh, no, that's not necessary. But wonderful. Appreciate it. Again, please, absolutely, you may be my guard. I will feel way more comfortable. I will introduce you to my my crew. This is Rec. Say hello.
It is a pleasure.
Pleasure's mine.
But please, go take care of your horses, go take care of your men. They can eat, drink, rest. You guys have ridden a long ways, and I would hate for you guys to be straight into,
All in good time.
Please.
He turns.
Oh.
Let's get some discipline around here, men. Take posts in here and here. You four, see to the horses. And he begins issuing commands.
Oh, okay.
And to bolster the manor defense.
Just nice. Look at Rec and go,
Okay. Wow, yeah, he didn't even mention your parasol.
Okay. Next, what do you have?
I'm
Can
gonna
I
make...
ask a question?
Yeah.
So sorry.
No, go.
Sorry. Do I know if Ysolde has been to where they're at recently? Like, would I know, where has he mentioned anything about being to their region? What his relationship would be with them?
With them?
Mm-hmm. If he's been there recently.
I don't think you... what you know is that Ysolde pinned all the letters to the houses. Okay. You don't think he's gone in person, to any of their locations, the house's locations particularly. You know that that house, Bleakhearth, is physically very close to Slavoka, but it's still a 3-hour ride in the hills.
Reinforcements. Yay.
Really good ones, too. Cracking the whip.
All right.
He knows what he's doing.
All right. Silver fox again.
Next you go.
Dylan
Not another one.
I'd like to make my way to the Necropolis.
Silver fox.
Wearing my
Keeps putting up
mask.
Sure.
And as I approach and I get to the main gates, I will take on my Nyx form again.
the good stuff.
Yeah.
Gearing up.
You approach the gates and you see on either side are those two towering Frost Maw Titan sentinels. The first regards you.
State your business.
We've met a couple of times now, friend. You remember me, yes, Nix? I would like to very much meet Nyvera. We have some business to go over, my good man.
You see eyes kind of dim.
Logbook status. Expired. Unknown authorization.
I see. Whom do I, what are my next steps here, my friend? I don't think I've gotten your name exactly. What is you're off? How do I get a message inside?
I have no designation.
He has no designation.
If you are not authorized, you will require authorization to enter.
But I do have authorization to enter.
What is your authorization?
To meet with Nyvera by order of the new Countess Zelphira Skorn.
Name drop.
See eyes burn.
They know.
Nope.
Make an insight check.
No one knows it.
No one knows outside
Other
of
than the crowd.
How many hours have
6.
passed?
It's really creepy that his eyes are burning at you.
Yep.
You see-
Status is representative of Countess Skorn confirmed.
Okay.
You may enter. Inspection required.
Inspection required. Perfect. As I expected. Thank you, sir. What is your name? I don't think I ever got your name.
Door closes.
Hello? No designation.
Hi.
Why are you alone right now?
Oh, my. Well, let me go seek out Valison for my inspection.
You enter, look around the chaos and kind of disgusting industrial nature of the Necropolis proper. A few moments pass, and you do see the familiar eyeless, screaming mask, ivory face of Valison and Nix.
Valison, did you get my little gift?
I did that.
All right.
Very
So,
kind.
look at this first, before business, pleasure as always. And I pull out my fancy ski mask. It's not as good as yours, but I'm trying. What do you think? I could use some help.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage.
First one's a natural 20.
Yes.
yes.
Persuaded.
You see, again, you can't tell if she's smiling under this mask, right? But you can't help but think that you've made some headway with the intimidating figure of Allison, and she. But that's certainly a start. It's something.
Perfect. Well, perhaps we'll discuss this more, but gosh, I wish we could continue with the pleasure. But unfortunately, I do need to have a meeting with Nyvera. Would you be able to escort me there?
Certainly.
Thank you very much.
She will turn, lead you toward the large Necropolis building that you were in previously.
So do I pass by processing?
You do.
Do I see anyone out there?
Give me a perception check.
17 plus
Oh,
7.
I hate this guy.
24.
You pass by and you're looking at every single necromancer
20.
who's involved in this process, and you do not see Matthias. And I think that strikes you as odd.
Must have already killed himself. As planned.
She leads you. The doors open. You see the sleeping candlelit figure of the Lich Rin.
Someone needs to notice you.
And Vasen, it's all right, Ren. I'm taking him to see Nyvera. Very well. Goes back to sleep.
Sleep well, my prince.
She leads you up a long series of spiral staircases cut in this dark stone that the necropolis is constructed from. Some minutes later, after you climb the stairs, she leads you to large double doors that open. Navira's chambers are almost entirely stark, very cold. You see lining the walls are a series of skeletons from a variety of different races. Some are very small, but you see almost all of them are like mystical in some nature. There's like a jackalope and a two-headed goblin and like many irregularities, what you see. And the final one, like in the behind her chair and desk, is a large skeleton of what you recognize as another Frostmaw Titan, like suspended and attached to the wall. Its huge head and like horns set there begin like 12 feet tall.
Yeah.
And Navira sits, her black robe. See her penning a letter behind her desk as she looks up. And Valison says, Lady Navira Duskwraith, Nyx Goson here to see you. And she bows, turns, and shuts the door behind her.
Thank you, Valison. You look really good today. Navira, you had mentioned when we were at the that little incident with the grave grinder that you might potentially have some work for me. I saw that as an opportunity, perhaps, that I might be able to come and help solve a little problem for you as well.
Nyx Goson.
That's right. At your service?
It's been some time.
It has.
Former Bloodcloak, no?
Correct. Still, I suppose I'm now a bit looking for other employment, though.
Dissatisfied with your employment at Skorn Estates?
Yes, I suppose you could say that, and do you blame me?
I don't. Say, Nyx, I know we had the pleasure of receiving your company just yesterday at the Necropolis. We received word from this. And that you were here on official Skorn business, is that true?
It was true, yes.
And this was authorized by, according to the documentation, Virelia Skorn.
It was.
We've received word that Virelia Skorn died earlier that day.
She did.
So were you instructed to come to the Necropolis before her death?
Well, here is the first piece, and perhaps leading into reason why I'm trying to be with you today. Zelphira has taken power, as you know. And it was actually through her that I was needed to come. But, of course, word had not gotten out yet, and therefore the subterfuge, which we can forego completely at this time. I have no wish to deceive you in any way.
So that was forged, then?
It was indeed. Have you need of a forger? Someone that's able to do the things that are needed to get the job done. It seems like somebody that you'd want in your repertoire, yes?
Give me a persuasion check.
Naturally. I'm rolling high, guys.
It is woman.
You see her nod and a little bit caught off guard here. You sense that her opening salvo was meant to disarm you.
Yeah.
And you, which seem to be remembering Lenora's advice on Navira very well and approaching her from a place of strength. She is taken off guard, and you see her praising you and nods. And you've met my familiar, Luma Shadow Whiskers.
I have. She concerns a bit of the business that I'm hoping to draw up with you today.
She was removed from the Necropolis from that writ without my knowledge or consent. I was told during an investigation to Sunlit Path corpses, which is curious.
Yes.
One such corpse, you see, wasn't dead. quite alive when she arrived. Feigned death, ancient magic, crude but effective. An error I might have caught myself had I not been circumvented.
You can never get good help these days, can you?
Well, you were the one doing the circumventing, sir. So, please, cut to the chase. What is this business you wish to discuss?
Well, the business is that I've noticed that you have a little bit of a problem, and I also would like to present a path to more power. The place of death is a problem. Yes, there are these portals that are opening up, as you said when I was here before. An unfortunate fat zombie man attacked both myself and Luma. Thank goodness Valison was there as well. My goodness, she is quite the fighter. You have wonderful woman there, I must say. And yet there is also the business with the grave grinder. These things popping up does not look good for the Order of Bone, who need to maintain our grip on the undead. And here are things screwing with that. We need to take advantage of making sure no one knows it quite yet to solve the problem. And here's the kicker. Perhaps if we were to control the power behind it, then we could truly do something quite amazing together. With you at our helm, of course.
Just give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Okay. Persuasion. First one is a 22. That's the best one.
Color me interested, Nix Gosong.
Here's what I propose. I will travel to this plane of undeath or death. I will learn what I can about it, potentially seal if it is too great of a thing, but hopefully we can control the power behind it through this exploratory mission, and I can bring more information back to you.
His ghost song.
In return, I would like Luma, freed and under my care.
You would like Luma.
She's just a pet to you, after all, isn't she? It seems like a pretty good bargain in your favor.
Let me make sure I have the terms clear.
Yes.
You will gather actionable intel
Yes.
on the crater and the status of the portal.
Yes.
You will provide physical specimens to be studied. And if you do this to my satisfaction, in return, I will gift you Luma.
Indeed. And if I do not, I'll be dead on the other side of a portal and you'll have lost nothing.
Those are terms I can agree with.
Agreed, then.
Do you need a contract?
Yes.
Yes, I suppose I would like to draw a little bit of something up. Since Luma is involved, do you mind if she mediates between as far as that contract structure?
I have no objections to that.
Excellent. I would like to go as early as today, if that's all right with you. Since I am to collect specimens to try to gather as much information as possible, I believe you are the foremost knowledge of this plane of undeath. Are there any things that you might be able to give me in order to aid me while I am there?
I wish you the utmost success in this endeavor, as success for you is success for me. And I will tell you that we have sent exploratory missions to the crater previously.
Yes.
Well-armed, well-funded, well-experienced missions. And so far, none have returned alive.
It's good to know.
Go with some bit of warning and make preparations. What we have discovered from those failed missions, at least, is our construction on the edge of the crater which is under our control. There is a winch lift that drops into the forge pit 200 feet into a sloped service tunnel. We've set up braziers there that sputter. We've established a blue witchfire flame, but they've been corrupted to green on several occasions. And every minute, a pulse of wind seems to blow up rather than down the crater, which is not natural.
It is what?
Sometime in where we have a little bit beyond where we have abandoned mining operations, we have set up a series of bells, chimes that are spaced 100 feet apart to indicate the time dilations that are occurring as you get closer to the crater epicenter. There is certainly unstable magic present in the crater, and we've had many instances of our undead under our control, losing control, emitting this green fire, and becoming completely rogue, disobeying all of our requests and commands, and acting in violent ways.
So I cannot take any undead with me. What would you say if I took Luma with me? She is not undead, she's part of the bargain. What are your thoughts?
You can take Luma, or any that you deem worthy. This is your neck, Nyx goes on.
A question. Lanterns of Calling. Do they work over plane?
Yes.
Would you mind if I took one of those? If nothing else, it would be a way to potentially stay in touch with you. Even if I don't get out, I might be able to relay additional information.
You may. Give me a moment. She rises, turns back, touches a stone, and another chamber opens, and she returns. This lantern of calling is codified solely to my desk.
Thank you.
Is there anything else I can do for you?
You have done more than enough. I look forward to our partnership.
Well, the faceless blessing then to you, Nyx goes on.
Indeed. Without the role play, could we have Luma come up and draft contract and stuff, and yeah, we'll just kind of make general arrangements.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. From there, I would like to make my way to the Halfstone House, and drop off a bag and a letter at their doorstep, and just walk on it.
Okay.
Cool. It would be, I left a series of letters, and I'm not sure when those would be found, so maybe you could just help me to fold in that when it's time. One is to Lenora with an invitation to meet me at the crater.
Okay. Do you give like a time or specification or anything, or just when she receives it?
When she receives the letter.
Okay.
Yep. And, to keep it on the DL.
You did it.
Are we past that? I was going to get messy.
Mm-hmm.
You did it.
I kind of like the Necropolis.
So
It's a little feel, especially after you kind of know your way a little bit. And you're like, oh, hey.
Get it? You understand the protocol.
Yeah, what's up, Lich, my man? Still sleepy? Oh, that guy.
Sleepy Lich Ren.
Yeah.
Wow, that was like best case scenario. How that went. That
Multiple
was,
natural 20s really help.
helped
Yes, it
a
does.
lot. I can't imagine.
Could have gone differently.
Yeah.
knowing what I
Well done,
know,
Nyx.
I could choose to go a different route, but I don't know that he did any of that. So,
You don't know he left. I mean, natural 20 on this. So none of you, no one saw him
I don't even know he's
leave.
gone.
At some point, you'll probably notice that Nyx isn't around.
Yeah. Not right away.
Wait,
My
so you
first
dropped
thing
some-
after finding what?
Oh,
No, go
I
ahead.
feel
My
like
first
it'd be
thing
pretty
after
noticeable
finding things out was
being
going to be to
gone.
wake up Tragul and have him help me write up a word or a note for the bone quarters that's going to be that I am taking Luma as she will now work for the crown directly, because this is exactly what I told Nyx yesterday I was going to do.
Okay.
And in change, it is going to be that their monitoring will be lessened by the crown. Because we were, again, going to work out that
So you're
we were
doing
going
like
to sneak ourselves. So it's going to be
Ysolde's plan
I'm taking her. She is now going to be ours, and she will be reassigned here. By
That is
word.
unfortunate. a big part of my whole reason of going was to save you from having to do that.
You didn't say anything. My
There's a letter.
good sir.
There's a letter that exists.
You didn't say
You left
anything.
her a letter?
That's right. Oh,
When did you?
when did it go?
There's this grouping of letters that exists for the three of them that I've written up and I can read out.
Yeah, go ahead. Because I mean,
Now, this is up to you.
Where did you?
My
Where did you
first
leave?
thing in the morning.
Where did you leave Zelphira's letter?
It would have been, where probably like wherever I drafted them. Where did I spend the night last night?
You
Well-
had
That
you
was
had your
down
own
in the-
room.
oh.
I mean,
Yeah, I
you're kind
gave
of
you a room up by
So-
us after
Yeah.
James
So it would have
stared
been,
the toots on
you would have came and checked on me, and whenever you would have done that, you would have found the letters. Wherever the
Okay.
drafting
So
table
if we
was.
go to
it would-
wake, therefore you're saying it would be before.
Has anyone
This is
seen
a
Nick?
call on you on it.
It's a-
I
No,
was
what?
like, you didn't tell us, and this is a
This is why
problem.
the game is amazing.
Roll on it.
I can't know.
Is it
Can't
me
know.
roll or is it he rolls?
So-
whose luck rolls?
So, I mean,
It's
I
just
say-
what you would have done.
Like it would be with a natural 20 stealth. If you want to like deposit these letters in front of their doors, that's trivial. So if you want to guarantee they find them first thing,
Yeah.
you can do so. If you want them to be in your, I mean, that's a player choice. If you want them to be in your room when you drafted them, then that's also
Like,
an
this
option.
is more up to you than it is up to me on whether it happens, because I did state the
If
night
you
before what I
if
was
you
going
leave
to
them
be
in your
doing.
room, I'm gonna need like a luck check to see when they get found.
I feel like he would have won. I don't know.
I am a purist. I said that they were going to be in my room. I'm going to hold to it.
Okay, let's do a luck check then.
Yep. This is why the
Right,
game
you
is
said
great.
stealth, and I was like, oh, I could
mean,
technically say I'm not, but I
brought me
really.
to the meeting.
The first notes I put,
The whole
you
thing's
were
about
there.
Luma, and you didn't even come and check on
you
me.
were there.
That's what I'm saying.
It
If you
was
came and
when
checked
you
on my
still were there.
room, then you would have found that stuff.
And it's a huge manor. There's servants everywhere. It's not just like the party. There's be
So,
servants that would be
yeah.
That kind of
checking on you,
depends
kind of the thing.
because
If you would have gotten
if
me
the crew
or tried to
came
come
in-
and find me before you wrote this, then you would have found the letters.
And I don't
You
know.
chose
and
not to
I like
find
that,
me.
but I
Right.
don't know if I would, based off the fact
This is what this is going to decide.
that I woke
is
up
the-
and I looked outside and I saw the
Is the
crew
look.
coming
Or
in.
if like,
that were
or
I don't know.
realistically, a maid is going to be like, "Are you awake?"
Yeah.
No answer.
Yeah,
like knocking.
that's
Oh,
true.
there's letters. I'm going to
Technically,
deliver it
maids
to.
would be going around,
so that
so-
could also happen. So 10 or higher, and these are found first thing in the morning.
Oh, yeah, rub it on the poop. It's good.
5.
Well,
But didn't
shouldn't
you
have
say
gone
you
with the
wanted
kiss.
Lenora to be
Should've gone
at
with the kiss.
the?
Should have gone with the kiss.
How are you on your way to the ditch or whatever that huge thing is?
Crater?
The crater. Thank you. I couldn't think of the word.
Right now, I'm over by the Halfstone house.
Okay,
But
so you
yes.
didn't want Lenora to find that.
I mean, so just
Lenora's. I probably would have dropped Lenora's off at her room because the idea was I'd want her to find it first thing.
right. So Lenora finds it straight away.
Well, that's my
Everyone
next
else's
step,
letters
actually,
are
is to go to
in
Lenora.
your room. So that roll determined that they're going to be drafting this letter before they find it. What the next actions are may determine if they find it before they send it. There's
Okay.
multiple steps here.
I was going to say, because this
So-
is part of it too, because my first goal is to have him help me write this. But then I'm going straight over to Lenora because my second thing on my list is to talk to Ellian.
Yeah.
So
Can I have made?
what comes up with
muffins?
Lenora in this?
You can absolutely
is
make
what
muffins.
matters.
And can I go try and wake up my friends with muffins?
You can. But this letter is being drafted first.
Yeah.
That's fine.
So the letter, like, either way, I would have woken up Tragul after the Bleak Hearth house came in, or Marwyn house.
Yeah,
And it would be along the lines of such thing like,
no.
we have, the crown has requested, or Countess Skorn has requested Luma be under our, I don't know, how could we word this? She works for us.
Only Nix was
them?
there to help you wordsmith it.
Nix disappears every
Under our
fucking
direct
second. That's why
supervision.
he's here every time.
Requiem brings muffins.
You guys are doing so good.
No.
Here you go. Here's your muffins.
Thank you for
Okay.
muffins. Oh, you can help
Thanks.
with this.
Thank you. Oh, they're hot. My muffins are hot. Let me go drop them off real quick.
Muffins.
Okay, I'm gonna go drop them off, and I'm gonna try and knock on Nick's door.
Interrupting our okay.
No answer.
Guess no help.
I'll be
How
right back.
should we word this? With
knock louder.
Luma,
No answer.
We shall be taking under our direct supervision.
yes.
Okay.
Something along those lines. I like it. And in turn,
Just full helicopter monologue.
bone quotas will be less monitored by the. Well, I shouldn't even say the crown. We're not the crown. By what?
This is in Nick's room.
What?
There's a letter for you.
Are you allowing this?
See, it's after the letter is drafted, but yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And what does the letter say?
So there's 3 letters, one to Requiem, one to Z, and one to Tragul. Which one would you guys open first?
I mean, I'd be directly opening mine because where is Nix? Why is he not?
He's not in the room. I don't know. This was left on there, and he can't even eat his muffin now. I'm gonna go look for you to try and give you a muffin.
Did you say there was one for me?
Wait, who? Quotastop?
Yeah,
Oh, I was like,
he's outside.
he's with us, huh?
I'm gonna go give him
Just
like a
a
full
little
dozen
letter.
of muffins.
Little tiny letter. Okay, so
Can someone
outside, then I'll
open
come
this
back
for
up.
me? I'm afraid I'll rip it.
Sure, big guys. Yeah, right. Letter opener. I use my dagger as a letter opener.
fine tensile skills. Not the rest.
I'm just like this.
stop coming on, everybody.
It's cool. I didn't come
It's fine. It's
I made a claw. And she's like, that's hot.
I'm like, I'll use
I
my
wanna
dagger
wait-
as a
no,
letter
your
opener.
claws
She's got a nail. It's very
Okay, so before I move on with this, it is written, mostly drafted.
Okay. Letter to you reads, To the Countess of Slavoka, one Zelphira Skorn. My heart is heavy. I find myself floundering within the confines of bureaucracy. I have been hard on you, I know. My frustration vents at the impetucy of perceived power, the power to change things, to make them better for those that I have impersonated, and I feel like I understand. It is a farce, and now I see that the deck is fully stacked against us. These lands and the people within them have been slowly dying for years and years. Traditional vampiric rule, seen all living things as objects to be used up. Blood drained, coin pilfered, soil mined until all is dry and dead. And then use the dead to conquer lands and begin to drain anew, leaving a trail of despair in their wake. You have done well to learn from Virilia, to be on a path as an exception from the tyrannical rule, and though you do not trust me, I saw who you are, or at least what you're capable of. From the beginning, I saw that you can be like her, caring for the people, or you could be even better than her, reversing the drain as the status quo and encouraging life to return to these lands and these people that desperately need a leader like you. But you will have to be bold. You will have to ignore this in shadow we endure bullshit. To endure means the allowance of continued suffering, to prolong your ruleship, and I fear there is little time for enduring and hoping things will change. What would Nix do? Thank you for asking. I hope you continue to ask that in my absence. Nix would likely first try to understand his target, understand and weigh motivations, and then become what you must, with as much confidence as you can muster. You cannot lead from the shadows. Be dramatic! Do what Virilia could not and show the people who you are and that you fight for them. You'll need alliances and an army to achieve the vision that you seek. To form these bonds, you will need to be vulnerable, to share your true self and your secrets. Show how you have learned from the mistakes of your past, and for God's sake, when you have the opportunity to be fun, then take it and enjoy yourself while the moment presents itself. You'll need to stock up on those kinds of moments for what is to come. And for what is more, you deserve happiness, Z. Signed, Nix. P.S. A wise whore once told me the only difference Between being hungry and horny is where you put the cucumber. Do check in on Morel for me, won't you? She deserves to have her wrong righted. And I endorse her and her connections for a role as spy master in my absence. You'll also need to surround yourself with those that are willing to challenge you, as I have, to push you, to tell you how it is without the bowing and the scraping to your title. It was a great honor to annoy you while I was able. I dearly hope the memory of me can burrow as a parasite into your subconscious and remind you that you are worthy of friendship. And to allow a flair for the dramatic to push you to take the difficult, righteous path.
Were you watching in her window the whole time to see if she... I would have liked to have gone to Ysolde's room and dropped off a muffin without getting yelled at that I'm coming on to him.
He's fast asleep.
Perfect. I'll leave a muffin on his doorstep.
Very well written.
That was
sweet.
That's wonderful.
Z is very confused and had a mixture of emotions. It did not explain where he was going other than that he does not necessarily plan to be back. Although he said in my absence, there's like a question mark in there. That is a possibility. I would think my first instinct is that you would be doing something to find Luma. However, I don't know what that means with it.
Did you read it out loud?
I probably read parts of it. I don't think I would have read like out loud, but I would have set it down.
Did you read the cucumber part out loud?
The cucumber.
That's the most important part.
Put it loud. God,
It's Morel's joke, not mine.
We need to check in on Morel, apparently.
cucumber.
We need to find Nyx. Because I don't believe he thinks he's going to come back from whatever he's about to do, and it's likely going to be stupid.
That sounds right. That sounds right.
But
Sounds like
There are some
that
more.
sounds like it is actually, I was like, yeah, before I do anything, be like, I need you guys to read your letters now in case there's any more information, because...
You next? Or
Tragul next. It's so teeny.
Good. My good friend Tragul, crusher of skulls, conqueror of ink and quill. A whale of a man with a heart even larger. A man I once saw eat a chicken whole. Bones and all, it was amazing. It makes you think what other whole animals a mighty man like this could eat. I have not and will not ever bet against him, so if he were to say, I'll bet I could eat that wild boar whole, I would place coins in his favor and expect to see his lower jaw unhinge and swallow the beast as an anaconda might. A man that won't... Well, I'm sorry, my friend. I know I digress, but in my defense, there is so much to be said in your praise. But unfortunately, this is not just meant to be one of those kinds of letters. I've fallen in love, and I am a fool, and so I go to do what fools do and risk it all. I am fortunate to be given the, albeit brief, ability to craft my identity for what kind of person I want to be like and to try to discover who I want to be. And I want to be the kind of person that is willing to risk it all for love. I want you to know that this is a very unwarrior-like thing to say, but it is also a very honorable thing to do. And I want to thank you for that bit of inspiration. You say little, but your actions speak volumes, and honor is your cornerstone, an attribute I will now try to emulate. While I am gone, the team will need you, in many ways, in strength of arm and combat to be sure, but also in strength of mind, to continue with success such as you have accomplished with your penned letter to the king, an act that secured more victory than many, many battles. You know, I think I've just come up with a new phrase to coin. The pen is mightier than the sword. You should start saying that, and then start saying how smart I am for coming up with such a witticism. I think it'll really catch on. Yes, of mind will surely be our key to winning this all, and to that end, Cece and I have agreed you should be giving our most precious possession, the Journal of Twirl Halfstone. It depicts the making and unmaking of the sun disk, And there is more there. Song and ritual and clues in ancient language that I am convinced will be needed to navigate the hidden dangers and heal this world. Do not eat it.
Not eat it. Did you read that out loud?
I don't think so. I think I would chuckle when you talked about eating the boarhole.
Are you going to tell us about Luma, that he did go do something for Luma? Theater?
P.S. Should Z and Rec... Go ahead.
I think that you would see me smile and like a single tear, and I'd be like, and keep reading. But I don't think Tragul would say anything because it doesn't specify to tell you guys anything. So I think I would, Well, just based off of the fact that he gave me this, I think I would tell you that much. But I don't think that. I mean, I think I would tell you guys that he clearly loves Luma, but I don't know if I would tell you guys that he wasn't potentially going to come back.
There's a P.S. Hold on.
P.S. Should Z and Rec ever become too morose for their own good, then please do throw them over your shoulders and drag them to some dive of a tap where the mead is as thick as spit, and keep them there until they have fun. Here's a free joke from me you can try out on a vampire.
Oh, no.
What is the difference between your job and a dead prostitute? Your job still sucks. And the letter ends there.
Cucumbers and...
So, again, what all you said is that he clearly loves Luma.
Yeah.
Like I said, likely doing something stupid.
You just have to,
I love it.
God dang it, Nix. All right. Hopefully he left a little more helpful information in yours.
My dearest Requiem.
No.
So much to do, and I've run out of time to do it myself. I need to stop hiding my face, pun intended, my demons directly, and save someone who has done the same for me. I need your help in my absence. Ellian needs support and protection. Regardless of what he may have done, we both know his heart and his potential to help. Once we have shown him that we, like him, fight for the people, he would be a great asset. And while I'm gone, the negotiations at the Bone Cliff, if he were to find his courage and mediate the conversation, Borislav lending his voice would be powerful as well, and it could come to a much better outcome. Oh, and Ysolde and Grigor will be in touch about some matters of the dead and the living. Please do these things for me. I can think of no one better suited. Your kindness is such a strength, and this dark world needs more of it. I do hope we could get more time together, but if these are my last words to you, then I want them to be sincere. I see you, Requiem. And when my faith in this world wanes, I have faith in you. And that's the goodness of people. Working together will sustain dark times, and you can ignite the light to lead the deserving and the downtrodden. Yours, in greener pastures, Nyx. P.S.
Yes. Okay.
I still don't trust Eldric's dog. Next time you see it, please use that insight thing if it can do magic. If it can, then that would mean it is a labracadabra door. And he drew a picture for you of a labracadabra door.
Labracadabra door. It's so cute.
And in tiny letters next to the picture, it says, "This but more evil, like way more evil. Not a good boy."
Oh my gosh. Not a good boy.
Just what?
Amazing. Those are good.
That asshole, of course
Good
he would
job, Barrett.
leave after he sets up a meeting with the freaking elves and...
Oh, that's what Lone Cliff is. Okay.
I'm sorry?
No, Morgan said that.
Well, you
Made it
said
click.
that as Rex last, like, a few hours ago, so...
No.
Oh, that makes so much more sense.
Yes, that's what Bookclip is. It's the meeting.
Oh, Nyx.
We need it. Whatever Nyx is doing, clearly he does not plan to be back. And that's a problem.
I wonder how much time we have to see if we could go catch him.
Everything is collapsing at the same time, and of course, he has to go play hero in the midst of it all.
Because he loves her.
Why can't he just let us take her like we planned to? And he could just stay here and just accept that he's accepted.
What a
Fuck's sake. This guy. I swear, if we find him, tracker, that is your ability, correct? Obviously, you're more than this wreck, but you are best of the trackers. We need to find him.
I'm on it.
Who do you need?
Border Slav.
Oh,
I need the bear.
the bear. He does smell things.
Mm-hmm.
Shall we wake the bear?
Which, when she goes to bring me my muffin, I am, without being directly on them, I'm trying to sniff everybody that's new that came into the castle to see if I picked up like any scent of anything weird.
Human form or bear form?
In human form.
I sniff.
Yes, I get the scent
Like
regardless, but I'm
Like
like walking around,
What's going on, man?
you know, kind of taking big whiffs of people. But
We're all like,
I want to see if I like pick up anything
That's
that
the
is
vibe.
familiar from
Waiting for like
these
one thing to fall off though.
last few interactions.
There's a new
that
thing
have
every
been
time
negative.
something.
everyone that you sniff arriving from
My brain's gonna explode.
a black hearth, a bleak hearth is not familiar.
Okay.
So it's not
Good.
didn't match.
Find the bear. See what you guys can do or discuss as far as where. Well, we know where he went, but why does it sound finale?
We do know where he went. Whose letter did he say that?
He went to the bone quarters. Where is Luma?
The door bangs open,
Here.
and there stands Karina with a large blade covered in oilcloth. Her cheeks are somehow flushed. I don't know how a zombie gets cheeks flushed, but her copper hair stuck to her temples, a smile as sharp as a scalpel. The big guy. Whoa. She rolls the bundle in her forearms towards you. I fix your problem.
Thank you.
I also make a new one. You like new problems, huh?
Sure.
Problem?
She peels back the cloth in your hand. The blade, same blade, but it's darker than before. Metal gone midnight. Along the spine lines a new fine lattice of etched runes, each a tiny, hungry mouth. And fixed to the back of a hilt is a narrow leather canister, currently empty, like a wine sack. But it's black lacquered and it's ribbed like a bellows, with two hair-thin veins of glass feeding into the pommel. Inside the canister, like as she withdraws it, you hear like a viscous sigh when the weapon tastes air.
Can we all hear it?
You all hear it, yeah. She taps the canister with a knuckle. The blood flask draws essence through capillaries and full. Think of it like wineskin for souls. Clean, elegant, efficient. Do not squeeze like children's toy.
Okay.
She hands it to you and offers you the grip.
Does your sword take souls?
The moment your hand closes, the runes brighten, the faintest ember red, and the canister gives one contented cat-like purr.
Oh,
Her eyes glitter. I first patented a blade on stories of a thorn blade, Eldrick's old monster. I copy geometry, flow, appetite. Maybe I do better than I intended. She leans in conspiratorial, but you can all hear. She is, how you say, high maintenance. Grimfang wants to drink every day now. A sip only, cut on boar, bandit, even rat if you are desperate. But if you starve her, she tilts her head, she sulks, she bites. Not you yet, but she will make your luck heavy.
it's my ring. It's your ring.
She flips a latch on the canister, and the crimson veins, these glass veins, pulse. When blade fells foe, take a flask. The flask takes first breath of soul, raw, messy, very rude. She snaps it shut. To keep it from turning to sludge, nightmares, whispers, you decant into soulstones. Smoky quartz, onyx, even cut jet will do. I scribe ceiling lattice. You press here. She taps a tiny relief sigil beneath the hand guard. And we bottle the ghost like good Cavalian brandy. She turns, snakes a velvet pouch from her waist, and hands you. You open it is 3 faceted black stones into your palm. Starter set, gifts from my favorite troublemakers.
Thank you.
She glances at all of you. Also, Luma, Nyx's little shadow witch, is not only drunk fool at party, and she has hands, brain. I want to talk, collaboration, artifice, ward threads. I need her help to make me less useless the next time marauders come to the manor. Go get her, da?
I think the plan, however...
Before we leave, do I notice that the blade has been fixed with the armor of the...
No.
Okay.
It has not. And you haven't talked to her since then, so you haven't given her that job request yet. But no, not the armor of the dampers.
I'm gonna tap on Rec before we progress and say we need to keep an eye on that thing. That's coish.
Requiem,
Say yes.
bring me your hand crossbow. I already told you.
Don't you have it?
No, you didn't give it to me. I told you, and you did not give it.
I have 2.
Give me your old one. I want the old one.
What is the old one?
The old one. It's been with you for a long time.
Okay, I'll go get it. Before I do that, can I try and message Nyx?
Go get it right now.
No, I'm not asking you.
Bring
I'm asking
me a hand
you.
crossbow.
Hey, you're so bossy this morning. Have a muffin. My God, woman.
Do you have muffins?
I do have muffins.
Where is it?
I have the platter right here.
It's
okay. Just save some for your soul. That's fine.
Hungover.
Super hungover.
She loves pastry.
Yeah, she's.
That's the one
She
thing
has
she
endless
asked
pastries
Yeah.
for what
Pastries
she
and
still has to give
message.
me.
They're
So
cranberry
funny when
almond
that's what she asked for
with
from
the
you.
vanilla
Oh, God.
icing on
Oh,
it.
no.
Some has lemon puppy. All right,
Before I lose the thought, though, Metal Gone Midnight, that's our cover band for.
Metal Gone Midnight. That's a good
Yeah.
thing.
That was how we described the sword. That's a badass name.
really good. That is a badass.
Grim fan.
You said you were messaging.
I want to try and message Nyx and see if he's within the 120 feet parameter.
Gone
So you,
Midnight.
I don't know how much time
you
left.
run to get your crossbow, shoot off. He's long.
He's not.
Several directions. You fire several messages and receive no response.
Okay, I just wanted to confirm.
You leave to go get your crossbow?
Yeah, it's just right down the hall, right?
Okay, you run to get it. As you leave, and Countess. I am making you armor. Something that moves like silk and says to knives, no thank you.
Oh, that
But-
would be very pleasant.
so
I need mithril, not trinkets or plate, vein bright, enough for a breast and skirts. You bring me this, I will make you unkillable enough to annoy the gods.
That would be fantastic.
Sure, James will give that to you, no problem, from his hoard.
Mm-hmm.
Probably.
You would have if you trash.
You, big man, feed her daily. She is like me in
Wait,
this
what?
way. She, a teasing tilt of her chin. Starve her and she gets difficult.
Okay,
Who are you going to feed it with?
don't worry about it.
Sure. Okay.
Before I go,
You arrive back with your crossbow. Ah, good. I will tear down respring, set the silent ratchet, polish the rail. It will purr when you touch on the trigger.
That sounds. I like per.
I need a couple days.
Okay. Oh. Is there something you can give me that brings my crossbows back to me?
After this, I mean, dear God, woman, give me a little bit of breath.
No. Just add. I'm not.
Look what I did last night. I woke up after 2 hours of sleep, after being hungover, finished the sword.
I'm just gonna grab a muffin and stick it right in her face again. I'm not asking for it immediately, my dear. You are fantastic. Let's all give a round of applause. You did so wonderful.
I know.
I'm just saying, if you find out that there
I'll
is
look
an
into it. Okay, I'll add it to my list.
Do you want me to write it?
Listen, Karina is sorry for being how's the word? Useless as kitten at manor. I owe you teeth.
teeth.
Like
Teeth.
Anyways, have a good morning.
Okay.
Turn.
You too, Karina. I'll get on the loop.
Thank you.
Nice.
We need to add to our letter. I have things to do while I need you to go talk to Borislav. Hunt down Nyx. However, if I'm accurate to where I think he is, it's going to be where Luma is, which is going to be where Nyvira? No, Nyvira is my mom. Whatever her name is.
Nivera?
Nivira.
Nyvira. Okay, they're so close together.
There's only so many letters and words.
It's going to be where she is, which that is where she owns, and that is. We're not sending this out to. Actually, we are. I need it to also say that Nyx's ghost song must be returned if he is there. to accompany Luma on her way back to the crown, as she is now needed for training. For training upon all of the new combats.
No.
Combatants. Yes. And if she sees Nick's ghost song, she is to send both of them back ASAP to the manor. To the manor.
Okay.
Should I personally go deliver this and see if I could bring them back with the letter? I can bring Borislav with
I don't think the bear is going to leave.
He'd probably actually hate going there.
The bear was going to leave.
No, I don't think he would go with there
at all.
I can
Trust me.
But you should not go alone. You need to actually have. We have new. We
I'll
have
take Ysolde.
new.
No, you probably need him here. So you don't.
The Marwyn house is here.
Are you
we
saying
have
I'm not
new
good enough?
gods.
What?
Are you trying to go, Tragul?
Do you want to go with me to get your
No,
buddy?
I'm saying that if Ysolde has to stay here, you saying that I'm not good enough to protect her?
You are more than good enough. I'm going to
Okay,
give you a
thank-
muffin. There you go. Eat another muffin.
You may
Good
ask
boy.
if Ysolde if he would accompany you, because this is important. So yes, I would actually, if you can find Ysolde, ask him if he would like to accompany you.
Unless you would rather.
As we need people here now.
I see something weird flash over my
And I
face.
can
And my
I'm
friendship.
remembering
what's
last
happening.
Sorry.
Okay.
Do we
Hanging
see
out with
something
my
weird
buddy.
flash over your face?
Do you?
Do we?
I don't know.
Do we?
Give me an insight check.
Oh, that's a good insight check.
Plus 7. So
22?
22.
I think you see.
Do we?
Do you think...
I'm sorry. Is this not?
Oh, go wake him up and we will be back with Nyx and Luna. Numa.
Luma. Hopefully.
Huh? Because I tried giving him his muffin. What?
They don't know that.
Okay. Very well. Go
Sounds
wake
good.
up your
So
soul.
we'll just go...
I am going to go find Lenora and hopefully Ellian so I can talk a little bit with them and hopefully find out a little bit more about Ellian's sister.
Yes. I'm going to show her the part where Nyx wrote about Ellian in the letter and say, give him a hug for me. She's not going to. I'm going to turn around and go.
I will try.
I'm gonna gear
I don't
up.
think he wants a hug from me, I shall say. I think he's kind of scared of me, but that's okay.
Calm your heart rate, Ellian.
I will do my best to be comforting.
Wait, so I'm not looking for you anymore, right? Get it.
You can ask him for smells, but
I think I'm just going to let him...
break. That's
Okay,
right. We'll
so,
make them head off to find Lenora and Ellian.
Yes. Zelphira is going to find Lenora and Ellian. Requiem is going to wake up Ysolde. Tragul, and I have replaced your +1 greatsword in D&D Beyond with Grimfang Stirring. But I'll read it to you here. The flavor text is, I love giving things teeth.
I feel like
Karina,
this is
Iron
like
by
my
Volka.
ring.
This greatsword bears
Identical to
jagged
it.
carvings of teeth along one edge, almost as if the weapon itself is gnashing for blood. Beautiful. The etchings shimmer faintly when blood is spilled, and in moments of silence, you could swear you hear the faintest sound of teeth grinding. You still get +1. When attuned to Grimfang, Hungry Bite is an ability. When you score a critical hit with Grimfang, it deals an additional 1d6 slashing damage.
Dang.
Blood for Bite, once per short rest. After you hit a creature with Grimfang, you can use a bonus action to drain vitality from the wound. You roll 1d4 and regain hit points equal to the number rolled. There's no effect on constructs, undead, or creatures without blood. And Bloodthirst. If you complete a long rest without having spilled the blood of a creature using Grimfang, you have a disadvantage on your first attack roll made with Grimfang the following day.
All right.
That's a well-balanced play, dude. Nice job.
He's a beast.
Sick.
I was actually going to...
You're bursting?
going to.
You're bursting?
Busting.
You busting?
I was about to boost. Okay.
Oh my God. I'm about to bust.
I'm not gonna lie, a couple of things that you were saying, I was like nodding, like giggling. I had no idea what you said. When we were,
She was just thinking about pee.
no, not her, him. We were like, when during like his letters or something, and you were like, I was like, I didn't catch what you said. Okay,
I
if you remember it.
remember.
Apologize.
I
Okay,
don't.
dang it. Okay.
Did you at least get the part where I was trying to get Borislav and Ellian to help to negotiate at the Bone Cliff?
Did write that down, and now I know.
That's part of what she told me.
And okay,
And that would be perfect.
next luck check I need is
Oh, I'm
for
sorry.
Zelphira going to look for Lenora.
Luck check.
So, a 10 or higher, and you encounter Lenora before she leaves.
Roll low.
Do you want to die? After, are you trying to
He wants to
reroll
go
a
on a grand
character?
adventure.
Hi.
It's a 16.
Oh, 16. I thought you were going to say 6.
Okay.
Roll.
All right.
I can't figure
The
out right
dice
now. I
decide.
can't read Eric if he's like
He wants to be a.
wanting to be a different character.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just doing what Nixon did that.
You did get a different
wig.
Well,
happening.
if Lenora went with me into this other plane, she would also not be around when somebody's here trying to kill her.
Yeah.
Nobody's going to try and kill her.
The Inquisitor. We
Just
have
saying,
a
she
side
physically
thing.
wouldn't be on this plane of existence while the person is here.
And y'all could die.
She could be safe with me in the plane of death.
Yeah, of course. It's so easy.
Hiding
It's
and
logically sound to Nix.
Yeah.
yeah,
Nix, did your letter to Lenora have any like specific text, or is it just inviting her, asking her to join you?
So it outlines, keep this between us. I've asked Requiem to watch after Ellian.
who's now leaving.
That I am going to go to the crater. Ellian has uncovered information about the Faceless God being connected to that plane, and I'm going to go with her without her help. But I would like her to be there.
Yeah. Okay. So, we'll do this. Zelphira, you enter your barracks. I don't know if you've ever been in your barracks. If I really had a reason to, unless you're
Well,
curious.
I was a red
You're
cloak.
curious,
You were a
girl.
red
Doesn't matter.
But not here.
Not here,
in-
no.
But
Blood cloak.
you were curious. You probably, but not frequently. But you enter your barracks. You see, in kind of a state of disciplined disarray, as the new Moraine forces are kind of filling up these barracks and getting everyone up to snuff. And as you enter, you almost run into Lenora, who has like a bag packed over her shoulder and her tome and mace, and you can tell that she's ready to leave. I am Lady Zelphira.
Lenora, you are the person I came to find, as well as Ellian. You look like you're headed off somewhere.
Yes, I apologize. I do have an inquisitorial task, very important to attend to this morning as soon as possible. If I have your leave to depart.
Might I ask where you're off to? I do have something important to talk with you and Ellian about.
Give me a persuasion check, please.
I'm loving this. It's popcorn.
15 plus persuasion, so 19.
You may. Before I answer, would you mind answering a question of mine?
Of course.
Why can't I proceed past your blood fountain with my Tome of the Faceless God?
Well, this is actually part of what I was wanting to come and talk with you and Ellian about.
She like motions that you're inside the busy barracks and lots of ears listening, and so she do you mind if we go a quieter place to talk?
I would much prefer that. I do not know if the barracks is the best place for this. So, I know parting ways with your book once was terrible timing for that, but I would prefer to talk with you both beyond the fountain, where I know there's less ears, if that's okay with you.
That's fine. I'll get Ellian.
Thank you.
She
I'll wait
leaves, gets Ellian. You see Ellian, like wearing like simple what would be the pajamas of that era, like linen clothes, not his like scribe robes at this point. Doesn't have any book and just kind of like sheepishly is following behind Lenora, avoiding your eye contact entirely. And she will follow. You go into the manor. She will leave her book as Maze approaches again, takes it, and she hands it off to her, unclips.
So I'm probably going to go into just like I wouldn't necessarily do the library quarters. I would do wherever the meeting quarters is, close to where like...
Your meeting quarters are blown up.
Yeah. Yeah. Actually, yes. Let's go to the garden. That is where I would take them. Because I don't think Ellian's been to the garden since he went to the library every time.
You could use some.
So I'd be going to the garden.
Is that where you're
I
at
don't know
still?
if Borislav is there. I don't actually care if anybody else is
Where is
there
Borislav,
aside
yeah?
from my crew.
I don't think I would have gone far from there. I might have sought out Tragul after a little while.
Okay, so
Are
you're
there
probably not in
muffins
the
there?
gardens at this point?
Yeah, I mean, if he wasn't, then,
Did he eat?
Yeah,
his muffin?
I probably would have after ending the note or the letter. I probably would have found
Did he?
Borislav.
eat the muffin?
Okay. I mean, the natural thing for you guys would be to go to the mess hall, maybe even the barracks, and like get some food and rub some shoulders with some of the soldiers here.
probably hitting stuff,
Yeah,
and eating
scuffing
food,
down.
and drinking beers, and
Arm wrestling.
Okay. So you go into the midnight gardens. Look very different during the day. All of these night blossoms and bioluminescence plants are, stilled and not glowing. Still a beautiful manicured garden, but it loses its
I'm
otherworldly
assuming there's some
splendor.
shaded areas in the garden too,
There are.
since it's
I mean,
daytime.
there are.
and
To navigate there, you have to have a parasol, but there are. Yes.
Which I would, and I would keep using my shabby one since it pisses me off every time I see it because someone disappeared on us.
Abby and Fabby.
So once we're in there,
You see shabby and crabby.
Zelphira would
Oh.
probably be slightly... This is the first time I'm probably super shaken for what I'm about to talk about because A, she's an inquisitor of the Faceless God, but she's proven time and time that she's questioned what she's doing, and B, that she's trustworthy. And now knowing what I know of Ellian and that he is feared, like he's afraid of me in many ways, shapes, and forms, and thinks he had to kill himself in order to protect himself, or to all of the above. I will probably, my demeanor would probably be pretty uncomfortable from what they both could see if they were actually, trying to, which I think Lenora would. Ellian's probably just afraid. But, multiple things I wanted to talk to you both about. Ellian, first off, I do not want you to be afraid of me. If what you tried to do last night was because you thought I would want to kill you and or not listen or hear you out after knowing what you did, or were forced to do either way, I don't want you to think that's who I am. I understand vampires are quite questionable at nature. However, Lenora should be proof that you should be able to trust some, I'd imagine.
It does not. You've done nothing to make me question you. But I apologize if I've not given you the credit that you may deserve. My cowardice was twofold. To seek escape from your judgment and, anyone else who might seek me harm. But thank you for saying so. I have misjudged you.
Whatever trouble you're in, please, if you just come to us and be open, I'd hope we could help protect you. That was my only goal in keeping you guys here, is protecting you. You included, Elliot, not just Lenora. But I read your letter. I saw you mention they have your sister. I want to know who. And I want to see what I can do about helping with this?
Yes.
Did Lenora know? And I will look over at
He
Lenora.
looks over at Lenora, and you see thinly veiled burning anger. You don't have to make an insight check. She did not know. And she's very angry about that.
So I would just look over and be like, based off that look, I'm going to guess no. You kept somebody else in the dock that could have likely helped you, Ellian. Why?
I told Requiem when she found me that night at the Pickle Dimp that I have family in Holy Lozum, and that was not a lie. My family's very poor, and they've twice been unable to pay their blood tithes and had their children taken as ransom. I was the first, and thankfully they found some aptitude in me. I first studied at the Academy Arcana, and then was found by the Cathedral of the Faceless God and positioned to a scribe. So I've served several roles there. My sister, Nayla, was taken maybe 3-4 months, or 3 months and a few days to be exact, as the latest ransom. She, thankfully, has also shown promise and was taken to the Academy Arcana. But if I could tell you who my contact in the path was, I would. But I don't know. I was approached by the shadowed figure one night in the temple to Apollo. I started to look behind me. He told me if I did, then I would die. But this was right after Nayla had been taken, and he asked if I wanted to make a difference, to change her fate somehow. And heartbroken as I was, I agreed. Since then, we've seen a series of dead drops at the Temple to Apollo, and that's where I've been. I get instructed on what to write about, and I'm just the hand, I'm the pen, I make it sound nice.
Oh.
And I you see him kind of struggle for words. Obviously, you know I'm not trying to save my own neck here, but I can't say I disagreed with what the path was striving for, what they were looking for. I wrote the words, and a part of me believed them. After I met you all, I started to question what I was doing. I saw that you weren't the monsters that they were making you out to be, that you too cared for Slavoka, and you were seeking change. And I tried to back out of my agreement, and that was not met well. That night, when I left for the Pickle Dimp, I gave my resignation. And I understood what that would mean for me, but the only thing that stopped me from doing that is what it will mean for Nayla. They held her a ransom. The ransom over me as well, to make sure that I did not falter in my duties. And you see tears begin to roll down his cheeks, which is why you see how unbrave that action was. Giving up myself, I was giving up her.
Nobody's judging you for your choices, Ellian. Moments of weakness happen to all. Again, I just wish you knew you had people in your corner and that you could have talked to us. I know you've made friends here. Rec and Nyx? They've reached out time and time. Why did you believe you could not trust them? I know my demeanor comes off a little bit more cold.
I knew I could, and that's why I couldn't do it any longer, but like I said, I assumed even with the friends, this treason could not go unpunished, and I didn't want to be around to see what they did to my sister.
It's sad to say that, if I'm totally honest, I don't quite disagree with what they've written half the time either. But after hearing what you've heard, they kept your sister against you for ransom. What makes them any better than those bloodsuckers that they're questioning and trying to fight, like myself? How are they any better if they're holding your human sister against you? And that makes me question what their motives is. Who wants power? What is their actual goal here?
Exactly my thoughts. This is a convoluted web. I cannot tell you that my contact even was a part of the Sunlit Path. Could very well be someone who's using them to their own means. I don't know. They never tried to recruit me. They only wanted my pen.
Well, Ellian, aside from telling you that my goal is to help find your sister and get her out of all of that, I would like you to help make a difference here as well. I believe if you can see both sides of it, you do have good insight, and so did Nyx. He believed it too. As far as that's a whole different topic we'll get into. Nyx is pissing me off. He has gone on some sort of mission of death for love. Can't keep it here so that we can...
I'm terribly sorry. I believe I've played a hand in that as well. I gave him instructions what was occurring in the crater.
Ellian.
It's been dragging on me, and I'm worried about Nyx. I don't want anything bad to happen to him.
Hey guys, it's Elliot's.
Well,
Easy.
I am trying to get everybody back here and fix this, but I wanted to make sure you knew that you have support here, and your life is not in question. You're not allowed to leave us, Ellian. We need you. And plus, if I can't get Nyx back here in 24 hours, I need somebody who I need you to go to the Bone Cliffs with me. He believes that you can actually help talk this.
He drops to his knees at the hem of your garment and starts.
I'm so sorry. Whatever you need.
No,
I will do. I'm so sorry.
No, not that. Please. I know. I'm gonna lift him
Lenora reaches down.
I'm gonna lift him like a child.
No. Please don't cry. I don't need your apologies.
I so wish I was there.
You're forgiven, Ellian. I need you to help me make a difference and to fix and protect and fight what's coming. But we need to be on the side of the right side of this fight, because this world's about to get a hell of a lot messier, and this is kind of an opportunity to make change. We need to do it correctly. There's muffins in here?
They're just everywhere.
Also,
It's like
pocket's full of
Easter egg
muffins.
hunt.
Rex's been here. I also don't want you to stop writing. I believe I want you to keep writing and sending out...
For the path.
I'm not going to send you back out to the path if you believe that they're actually going to try to kill you at this point. I want you to write what you have been putting out, the truth, what you see fit. I also want you to work in the shadows with information as far as I think that the path is onto something correct. I do believe they have a good mission underlying, aside from their political gain that they are also fighting for. I think they're misled. I think they're fighting the wrong house. I think they're fighting the wrong vampires. I'm not opposed to them fighting for freedoms and fighting for a better world. I think they need to aim their target elsewhere and realize that they might actually have support on their side from a house they didn't
Reaches
think
down
they
in
would.
his pocket. State-sponsored mercenaries. Interesting. Begins to scribbling.
And I want you both to believe me. And Lenora, this is going to be harder saying this to you, as you are an inquisitor and one for the Faceless God. But somebody wise and stupid and foolish, however still wise, once told me that in order to make any difference, I need to start being more honest with people and having less secrets, especially those that I truly trust and think can help make a difference here. So, you asked why you can't go past the blood fountain. I do not know the full depth of this, how it works. Those are secrets only Virilia could truly answer, and I hope I can one day find the answer fully to. But I do know this house has never served the Faceless God, and never will. He is false, and he has stolen magic. Actually, hold on, I will play this back. Would I think that, I know I've heard you say this, but I have never, our house has never trusted.
I think the only thing that you don't know is stolen magic part.
Okay.
That was like a unique. That was like a unique
That was a
insight
unique
that
thing.
Borislav got.
I would say
That is very, proprietary.
I'm going to change it to I don't believe he's a real god.
Yeah, everything else, you could know. Yeah.
You need cool, inspiring music playing behind your speech.
Have you ever heard of the goddess Nyx?
I have.
And
Yes.
these are the only ones here, unless other people are here and listening.
And she looks over at one of the statues in the gardens.
Should be
Yes.
pretty obvious if you've been into the garden.
I have not been at the garden.
Around here, the Faceless God is all that is known. And it's actually quite very taboo and could cause death upon this entire area. If that crown knew that not just that this whole house, including my grandma and her dear husband before, believed what we believe.
Zelphira, I have built my life and destroyed it and built it again. Believing in the right for people to choose their own path and their own gods and their own beliefs and their own acceptance. So I do not judge you for this. And what you speak, much of it rings true to me, and I will tell you honestly. And she touches the pendant of the Faceless God around your neck. What is true belief without doubts? You do not have to hide this from me. Thank you for telling me. You must hide this from my sister.
I'm aware.
She, edict from the king or no, will not stop doing everything she can to burn down these gardens, should she learn this truth. Seraph Thrin, above all, serves her belief. Above her king, she serves her belief. She will defy royal edict to see this garden burn.
She must not see this garden. This is where I need your help to come in on... The crown has already supported me in the sense that she will have no right here to question, to do anything to you that I do not approve of. Which, as you are mine now, High Inquisitor of this house, she has no right to do anything. However, I need your help to keep her out of here. We need to set up a proper spot where we can meet with her, get her in and out of here, and sent back to the crown as soon as possible, because we don't want her sniffing around here.
No, we must make sure that we meet her outside of the estates. If she questions the blood fountain as I do, she will reach the same conclusion.
I figured that when I saw that you cut on quite quick.
I would be very bad at my job if I did it.
Agreed. But I hope knowing this about me, you realize, I believe you do realize, that I'm trusting you with my life as this is information that can get me killed. Including everyone here, including Ellian.
We are in the same position. I am trusting our lives with you, Lady Skorn.
Wow, you are the first person I've told. Both of you. So again, Ellian, I hope knowing this, you can see I'm trying to open up a little bit about the things here and show in good faith that I need you both. I want you both here, and I do believe together we can hopefully make a difference, because my grandma did a lot of good here, but I think there is a lot more that needs to happen. You've proven it with your sister and with yourself. That is one of the many questions I've wondered my entire life, is what happens to the children. I'm glad to hear it was good. Not necessarily good, but your future led you here. However,
we were the exception.
What happens to the others is what
We were the lucky ones.
I know these type of things can't just be flip-flopped into non-existent without raising extreme alarms higher up the food chain. But we need to start finding ways to make this better and to heal these lands. Because this is... No, with this change has to happen here.
I agree. He drops to a knee. I agree. Thank you, Lady Skorn.
Stop.
My pin is yours.
And,
As
okay.
meager as this is.
Lenora!
Lenora will reach out for your hand.
Give it to her. Very questionable.
Thank you for being honest with me. I will return the favor. I received a note from Nyx this morning requesting my assistance in investigating the crater. I think we should go assist him with all haste, with all forces.
Assist?
He's going to the crater with or without me.
What
And
is he
I
doing at the...
fear for his life if he goes alone.
Are we already on our way to the other place?
That's a question. Depends on how long this took and if you actually got
Ysolde or not to go yet.
Can we muster forces? Bring everyone we can.
Like an army?
I mean,
Like not the barracks, like
no,
not the crews, but just like us, like the crew, our crew.
I think I thought bloody buddies.
Oh. Yeah.
You should bring James.
Somewhere when she said
Yes.
that, I just went,
Let's see. We need to see. I was about to send haste to the blood or the bone quarters, but let's see if we can catch Ysolde and Wreck before they've headed off.
trying
Hopefully,
to get you sold up.
And this is good. This is good information. Hopefully, yes. All right.
Tomorrow. Okay, and with that,
Yeah.
we will end the session.
You just look good. You look good.
What's gonna happen next time? I don't know. That's the fun part. Let's find out.
Yeah. I feel like you should be like, yeah, man.
Hey, I gave you the opportunity.
We were like, where would it take?